Are we still in a relegation battle? Who knows? Let's get into it. Guys, welcome back to the channel for yet another video, and today it is my match review slash match reaction for Colchester United 0, Newport County 0 at the Job Serve Community Stadium. Now I have obviously wrote notes during the game, and going through the game, what happened and stuff like that. I've got the stats up for me in front of me as well to obviously reflect on them at the end of the game. So going into the game then, Newport were sat in 18th place on 43 points, 11 points above the drop, whilst the hosts for the afternoon, Colchester United, were 21st on 37.6 points behind us. So, going into it, 11 points above the drop, I still think we'll be safe. But you'll hear my final thoughts at the end of whether I do think we will be safe or not, whether I think we'll go down. Let's just have a look at the lineup. So the lineup then was the exact same as the game against Tranmere. It was Joe Day in goals, Mickey Demetrio, Clark and Baker as a back three, with Evans and Norman as the wing backs. Charsley, Bennett and Wildig stay as the midfield three, with McNeil and Bogle up front. Looking at it, it was a team that went away to Tranmere and won 3-1 in a very good away fixture, winning that 3-1, considering we've had 2 weeks off. Coughlin going with the exact same team is probably the most sensible option that he could have done for the game. Let's get into the actual game and let's see how the game unfolded at Colchester United. So the first half then, what I jotted down is that they did control a lot of the ball in the first half. For the first 15-20 minutes, they were getting shots on, they were getting shots blocked, they were getting corners, winning fouls. And obviously, they had the only shot on target in the first half as well. I think it was Noah Chilvers, I think it was. It might have been someone else. But they were, like I said, getting chances in the first 5 minutes. They were getting shots blocked, by Demetrio, I think, one, Norman, another. And they were really trying to, break down the back five, the Newport back five. And to be fair, it was working. They were getting past it and they were getting shots. Yes, they weren't on target, but they're getting shots off and, trying to force the defenders into a bit of action. And I've just wrote down here as well, towards the last 10-15 minutes of the first half, it was very scrappy. Balls were getting, lost in the 50-50, not picking up runners and stuff like that. It was a very scrappy end to the first half. But looking at the first half, I was, quite confident. We held on. They had, obviously, the home support behind them. They were the much better team in that first half. And I was literally thinking to myself, just get in at half-time, have a little word, maybe change something in terms of a tactic, and come out in the second half. In the second half, though, they started exactly as they started the first half. Couple of chances inside the first few minutes. Noah Chilvers, again, probably one of the best players that they've got, creating a lot of chances for them. And to be fair, I thought Colchester did play quite well in the game overall. Like I said, the first 10-15 minutes of that second half was the exact same as the first half, creating a lot of chances, not really getting them on target as such, but they were getting shots off, and I think they doubled our shots in the end in terms of the final stats. Again, I've put here the middle of the half, us having and creating chances. That's what I've noticed a lot that we do recently. We'll have spurts in matches where we just are not good at that certain point, then 10 minutes later we'll grow into it, drop off, grow into it. We have different spurts in a game, and I think from the 60th minute on till about 70-75, we were creating chances. We were getting the balls in towards the dangerous areas. Bogle, McNeil were trying to stretch the back line. And then I got last 10 minutes winning fouls and winning loads of corners. We were getting fouls on the edge of the box. We were getting corners. And it just didn't seem to go in. We were getting the chances at the end, and I thought that we were going to nick it at the end because we were the much better team last 10-15 minutes. And I was like, right, this is it now. But we're the much better team. Let's go on. Let's push on that. Let's go and get the winner. And unfortunately, it didn't materialise into anything. But it's a point, whether that is a point that guarantees safety. Look, we're still 11 points, we're 9 points off the drop by the looks of it. I think Hartlepool have beat Swindon, which is an awful result for us. So we're 9 points above the drop now with 8 games to go. It is going to be a difficult one. 9 points is only three games, and we've got some difficult games coming up. I know we've got a very difficult game against Northampton, then Stockport, which is going to be very hard. We've got Crewe on the final game of the season. They're in and around us as well. I'm not going to say we're going to go down, because I still think we've got enough to stay up, but 9 points is the gap with 8 games to go. We've obviously got a game in hand on Hartlepool, Colchester, Crawley and Gillingham. It's going to be an interesting one. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section down below. Let me know if you think we're going to stay in this league as well. Up the county, a brilliant away point potentially in the long scheme of it. What did you think of that away point? What was your thoughts on it? I'll see you in the next one. Like, share and subscribe. Up the county.
This is Charlie McNeil. Subscribe to Mike Green YouTube channel.